Question number 29. Source 1 and 2 are observed by an optical system. When a green filter is used in the optical system, two sources are just resolved. What do you mean by this? See, what is this now? Now this is a diffraction pattern. There is one diffraction pattern here, there is the other diffraction pattern here, and they are overlapping on each other. Okay. Source 1 and source 2, because of source 1 and source 2. We have one source 1 over here, and we have one source 2 over here, and there is a small slit over here. This is what the experiment means. Okay, light from here and light from here, both of them are coming over here. And when a green filter is used in the optical system, the two sources seem to be resolved. So now when you resolve it, what do you mean by resolved? That means you see, you will, for this screen, for this source, it appears that you will get an intensity pattern like this, and for this source, for the second source, it appears that you will get an intensity pattern like this. Okay, so this is what we have got. The diffraction pattern is shown. A blue filter is never used. Now when you use the green filter, this is what you got. Okay, what do you mean by putting green filter? Means whatever color of light comes over here, green color line is coming over here. Green color wavelength is coming, so you are getting this one. Now when you replace this one with a blue one, now what is happening? You get a blue color line here. Now what happens to this one here? That's the question. Now let us understand with respect to the wavelength how blue color is different from the green color. Now we will write Vidya. Okay. So green is here, B is here. Now this is your 700, this is your 400 nanometers, right? So therefore, this has a larger wavelength, this has a smaller wavelength. Similarly, if I compare between these two, these are increasing wavelengths like this. I can now see lambda blue is less than lambda green. This is what we understood here. Now, the first thing we have got a clue from here, the colors. Okay, because we need some math to understand the physics behind it. And we have got this one here. Next, what do we have? We have, how is it related to these peaks? Now we know that B sine theta is equal to n lambda, something like this we have, and this B is thus proportional to lambda over here. B is proportional to lambda because it's taken the first order wavelength, so theta is the same. If I assume all this, I can say B proportional to lambda over here. Okay. Now as a result of this, if I consider, maybe I can say B theta here. I'll take B theta proportional to lambda here. Theta is equal to lambda by B I get over here. Now as a result of this, theta is proportional to lambda. Now where is this theta here? Theta should be somewhere over here. This is the theta over here. This should be your angle theta. This should be your angle theta here. When this lambda reduces, this should be your theta. When this lambda reduces, naturally theta will also reduce. Now what will happen then? Then this curve will not be like this, but it might become like this, right? So that I can draw a line like this, you see. This now becomes a new theta. This becomes a new theta. Let me call this alpha. This becomes a new theta. Similarly, if I consider this source also, this will also, so now I'll write it over here. So this will now become like this, and this will now become like this over here. Which means what? The peaks have been moved a little apart, right? It has been moved a little bit apart. So the peaks do not seem to be overlapped. It has been moved like this over here. This peak appears to be sharper like this, and this peak appears to be sharper like this. So it appears to be a result of it. Now we have got some information about how does the peaks look like. Now let us try this. Is this the right answer? No, it appears to be more overlapping. Incorrect. Now is this the right one? Is the same as what we had got there earlier also. It's also not the right one. Now here you see the two peaks are seen to be brought much more closer. You see, is also not the right one. Now you look at this diagram what we have here, and this diagram what I have drawn here, both are one and the same, right? So we have understood that, so therefore B should be right. Okay. Some questions would be like this, where you need to have a lot of critical thinking. It's not so easy, but you need to know, okay, what's happening over there. You cannot, it is not just like substituting something and getting the answer. So you should understand what is the concept underlying it, and then you need to arrive at it.